Hi, friends. Welcome back to Budgeting Over 40. I'm Melissa, and today we're here to do a paycheck budget with me for pay period number 1 of December. I'm due to receive this paycheck on December 5th, and it needs to last until December 18th. So we're just going to jump in and get started. So, all right, you guys, we are here on the monthly calendar. This is where I have all of my bills laid out on the days that they are due. I also have my paycheck periods highlighted just so I know which bills needs to be paid using which of my paychecks. So you can see here this light yellow color from the 1st through the 4th. This is for paycheck number 2 of November, and it needs to cover these four bills: the rent, student loan, electric, and a firm. But the bad news is that we can't cover three of these. Three of these needs to move to the paycheck that we're waiting to get in the month of December, that first paycheck. The only bill where we're going to be paying using my current paycheck is the student loan. So rent, electric, and a firm needs to be paid out of December's first paycheck. I also have Raymore and Flanagan, child support, after school, my Discover credit card, car insurance, Mattress Firm credit card, and braces. Those are all the bills that needs to be covered out of this paycheck. So what we're going to do, we're going to jump over to the paycheck budget spreadsheet and we're going to see what we can do based on the amount of income. One other thing I need to mention that I will be getting some additional income, which is the SSI benefits on December 8th. So it's going to come in handy to help to take care of some of these bills. Let's jump over. So here on the paycheck budget spreadsheet, you can see that I do have December 5th paycheck highlighted here. This is this column where I'm going to put the budgeted amounts. And then when I start spending throughout the month, then it will be automatically imported from my transaction log into the actual column. It's hidden here. So you can see we went from N to R. So I do have some columns that are hidden. So let's start with the rollover. I'm not planning to roll anything over from the last paycheck in the month of November. The main income, however, I'm budgeting $2,483 for my paycheck, $1,500 for hubby's paycheck, and that's going to be it for the main income. So that's $3,983. The miscellaneous income is the SSI benefits for $1,375. And I budget using round numbers. I do know that there are some cents on my paycheck and there are cents on the SSI benefits, but I don't budget with the cents. So the total income is $5,358 that we're going to move down into the fixed bills and see what we can cover here. So the rent, like I mentioned, need to come out for $2,500. The electric for $141. Peloton is not going to be due. The car insurance for $252. Rentage insurance is not due until the month of January, but braces is due for $225. And that's going to be the last of the bills with a date. So iCloud storage, cell phone, and internet, we're not going to take care of those, but we're going to put some money into after school. And I'm going to do $100 here because I do have a bill that I need to cover that I got to figure it out. Child support, I'm only going to put half for $263. So that's a total of $3,481 for fixed bills. Let's move down into the debt section. Most of our debts or our biggest numbers are due in the next pay period, so we can be a little bit flexible here. So for the credit card minimums, I do have to pay Mattress Firm for $67, and I also have to pay Discover, and the minimum payment for Discover is $72. So that's $139. I don't have to worry about the student loan. And auto loan, personal loan, those are due within the next pay period, but a firm is $416 needs to be paid out of this check. So for debt, that's $555, and we're going to just bypass savings altogether. We're not throwing anything to savings in the month of December unless we get a big old check that I don't know where that's coming from. But as far as it goes right now, nothing was budgeted for the month of December for savings, so we're moving on by. For variable expense, we're going to do $100 for car expense. We're going to do $400 for food, We're going to do 5 for giving. Household consumable, we're going to do 100. For my babies, I'm actually going to do $100 here because for my son's birthday, I plan on taking him out to dinner or us as a family to go out for dinner. So that's something that he's going to enjoy. And I'm hoping that it may be a little bit more, but we'll see what we're left with to be able to put some more money into this category because it may be a little bit more for the eating out. Anyway, personal, I'm gonna put $50. And for wellness, I'm also gonna put $50. So that is $805 in the variable spending. And to move down into the miscellaneous section, I know for sure that we need heating oil. And I'm going to budget $500 because we are not as low as we were when we got heating oil in November. So I'm thinking it's going to cost less. Fingers crossed. You guys cross your fingers for me as well. So we will see. We're going to budget nothing for propane. We don't need that right now. And reimbursement, I do have to put $100 back in our home stash, but that can wait until the end of the month. So for the My Babies, I'm going to throw that extra $17 in there. So I think the only thing that can happen if we do go out and it's more money, either hubby is going to have to chip in or my personal money is going to go into taking care of my son's birthday dinner. But you guys, you see how fast that $5,358 went? Yes, we do have money slotted for the fixed bills. Everything here is covered. We do have monies for the debts. We do have monies for variables because we do need to go grocery shopping and I do need some household stuff. I think I need deodorant and toilet paper. I think those are the two things that we need within this pay period. Hopefully nothing else. And we do have the money set aside for heating oil. And I think what I'm going to do, we'll see. I'm thinking we can actually tell them to put an amount up to 500 for the oil just so I don't have to pay much more. But even if I do that, we're still going to use it either way. So I might as well just tell them to fill it up. But you guys, this is it. This is the budget forecast for our first paycheck. I'm hoping hubby can come in with a little bit more money just so we can have more money to do more of what we need to take care of as far as our bills go. But that is it for this video, you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know if you guys, how you guys are doing so far. It's still early in December, but we need to get things started because I'm expecting December to close out on a good note and start out 2026 even better because we got things to do, right? We got things to do. So thank you guys for taking the time out to watch. Like I said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye now.